Hey, Trekkie2409 here with the excellent Diamond Select All Good Things Enterprise D. We'll start with the box. Here's the box. Huge, really, just like the ship. Trying a bit of size comparison, just, yeah. Yes, it actually doesn't say that sticker is the only part that specifies it as being the All Good Things version. I'm not sure if I maybe just got wrong box or something got fracked over a bit, but see, it has a picture of the standard Enterprise D and it just says Enterprise D, etc. Nowhere else on it does it say anything about All Good Things. Gives you some information about the ship, which is handy. If you want to read any of that, pause it, I suppose. Luckily my phone's been fine and staying in focus for it. That's good. Got their advertisement basically for some of their other products. Surprised it's not more of the ships they make, unless that's maybe all they made at the time, I don't know. But yeah, only 2 ships and only one of them's really proper. This side basically the same as the other side, and the bottom with barcode and all that kind of stuff. Okay, now onto the ship anyway. Okay, so the ship is, well, like I said, it's just excellent. It's extremely detailed. It doesn't have Aztec painting or decal type stuff on it like you do with model kits. Instead it just has lines marked on it, which may actually be better. The bridge, as normal with models with lights and sounds, is the trigger or the button, yeah. But the great thing about this, especially over the Playmates Enterprise I have, is it actually has a button to just put the lights on. So great. I don't have to put up with sounds and press the button every 5 seconds. It's just great, and like, just show you, really, it works with the sounds, whereas some of the sounds has it flashed and etc. You can just press the button and have it stay on while playing the sounds, so it's more, well, realistic, really. The stand has a couple of problems. Well, one problem I suppose, which I'll move on to in a minute. Yeah, it comes with 2 stands basically. You can take that apart and put it together with that so it doesn't take up space. But it's basically 2 stands. But, well, this front stand is for when you separate the saucer, which I'll show you in a second. But the problem with it is the first stand can't support the weight of the ship, of the saucer, so it falls on its face. So you then have to use this handy extra stand they gave you. Oh, that's nice of them. Except it's tiny and doesn't fit. Well, it fits, I mean, you know, it doesn't do anything really, it doesn't support it at all. So it's too wee. So you then have to find something to prop it up with, like a set of DVDs. It's ridiculous. For such a well designed and well detailed chip, you would think they'd thought it through a bit more on the stand. Like I said, it's ridiculous, yeah. So while I've got it off the stand and fallen over, separate the saucer, which is connected by kind of unbelievably strong magnets. Really, they are very, very strong, so you don't have to worry about it coming off accidentally. You can also see the connection points for it, and smartly, unlike the Playmates one, they have put this right in here where you won't really see it, rather on the bottom of the ship. But there's many things that make it better than the Playmates one. The star drive section still lights up without the saucer. I don't believe it has sound without the saucer because it doesn't have the bridge button to press. So, and the saucer doesn't light up when it's separated. But the saucer doesn't really light up much anyway, just the impulse engines and a white LED in the bridge, and that's it really. See? Strong magnet. Sorry, I didn't catch it on camera because the magnet's too strong really, but you definitely heard it. So bear with me. One thing that annoys me about it really is the windows don't light up. Don't blame them for that at all. It would be a ridiculous amount of work for them to do and be very difficult really. And just, yeah. But when it's in the dark or you have it lit or anything, I like the view of it like that basically. But in the dark you can barely see the saucer because it doesn't have any lights on it. It has nothing to light it up except that Bussard collector lighting up just that wee bit, and the deflector dish lighting up some of the bottom. It does an okay job with that at least, but yeah. I'll finally, I will show you where the batteries go and all that kind of stuff, and why it's so much of an improvement over Playmates. Another quick problem with the stand is this bit comes off when you try and take it off the model. It pops off and is just annoying. I've actually glued it back on and it came off again. But yeah, this is the bottom of the ship. The difference between the saucer and the neck is quite large really. Not sure if that's correct or not. But it's pretty hard really to tell where the batteries go just looking at it, which is a good thing because it means it's not obstructing the detail and everything like on the Playmates one. But sorry, I should say I don't have the Playmates Enterprise D or anything. It's the reimagined Enterprise from Playmates I've got. The only problem really with it is, oh wait a minute, there's another stand hole. Well, there you go, that'll probably be better. I might not have to use two stands then. I still don't think that much difference will make much difference, though I think it'll still be front heavy. But yeah, anyway, sorry. Apart from the 3 stand holes, there's just one screw, and that's it. That's all there is obstructing it. Unlike the loads of screws that you can see on the Playmates Reimagined Enterprise, and all the lines where it got fit together and everything, you don't really get any of that with this. They've paid proper full attention to detail and made it just great. It's kind of strange seeing it upside down like that. Quite cool to see a Star Trek ship designed like that though. Anyway, I won't put it back on its stand just now because it's too much faffing about. But I'll show you the lights in the dark. As you can see, unlike the Playmates Reimagined Enterprise, this doesn't have any light bleed either, which is great for a pre-lit model. I'm actually curious as to how the light block it, if they do it like kit makers do and painted the inside or what. As you can see what I meant about the saucer being so dark though. Would be good if the windows were lit. Yeah, I can't find the button.
Raise the shield. Set a course for Federation of Space, Warp 13. Engage cloak.
Oops. It's just gorgeous with the lights though. Would only be better if, like I said, the windows were lit too. And that's everything. Until next time, I'll have more reviews and kits and everything. I should hopefully, really hopefully, have a video of the Enterprise E soon, and I'll have a few Battlestar Galactica kits up and stuff because I'm building them just now. And yeah, until next time, subscribe if you want to see more. Bye.